everyone, welcome back in. Another day, another dollar, another penny, another adventure, whatever you want to call it. Ah, we got a chair. We have a chair over there. Alrighty, so you guys tagging along for another episode, another morning. I appreciate that. It's always good to spend a little time with all my great friends. Yesterday I went to a storage unit and I gave up unloading my van because it was probably twice as full as it is right now, and almost everything here is like tools or scrap metal. It's like one of the maybe 3 or 4 little bins or boxes that's not that. But literally, it's like, well, you can't see because I'm in the shadow. It's standing over here. It's literally like just bags and bins of that. And there was a safe. So, what was all right here is now my driveway. So I'm pretty confident that video isn't out because I kind of have a backlog of storage units. In the last week or so, I think I've done 3 or 4. So almost 100% certain you haven't seen that video yet, and therefore stay tuned for that. So back again for another treasure hunt this morning. Thriving, striving, and all that stuff. Let's make it a fun one. Find some treasure and see what happens. Trash picking, taco stacks. Let's find some things. Let's do it. Saw for rent over here, and I see all this junk out. Put the 2 and 2 together, and there might be treasure. No, that's garbage. It's over here. Furniture. Put the 2 and 2 together. Did not work out so well. Kind of a far walk here. I don't know why I parked so far. Well, I guess didn't want to park in the middle of the road. That car just went by. Grab some more metal. Plastic and metal combination. Is this the one that has the battery? I don't know. No, I think you charge it maybe. And it just stays charged. Rather than replacing a battery in and out. You might just plug this in and it charges that way. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, well, it's not too bad. Not too bad, not too great. Yeah, there's, man. I took out a lot, but there's still a lot in there. And, it was such a fiasco, I can't even tell you. The whole process, buying a storage unit online is never the same process anywhere you go. Like, everything about it was just too much. It was an hour and 45 minutes away, which I kind of knew was far. It was like in an area where like the highway doesn't get to it, and then the back roads don't cut to it. So you had to take like 5 or 6 back roads that you had to be on them for like 20 to 25 minutes. So it was interesting just to travel there and back. And then you had to set an appointment. They didn't respond to my phone calls, so then I had to talk to a customer care rep because it's a chain. And then they were only there for 11 to 4. The auction at 12. A little under 2 hours to clean out the whole unit. They were closed today, so I had to do it yesterday, or I had to do it tomorrow. I had plans for tomorrow. So it was really a lot going against me there. I don't know why they had to make it so difficult. Like setting an appointment, they're alright from 11 to 4. I don't know why you need to set an appointment. And then only being there from 11 to 4, I have any auction. Why'd I do this again? Yeah, so anyway, long story short, it was, if you buy a storage unit online, just know that your first experience is probably not going to be like your next experience, and so on and so forth. Just know that. What do we got here? It's a bag within a bag. Bag there. This. Bag within a bag. Yeah, so just know that your experience is not going to be the same from facility to facility. It was also the first time I ever went somewhere and I didn't have to sign any paperwork, which was really weird. Like, so you get there, you pay, and you're supposed to sign all these forms that say like you're liable for this, you're not liable for that. You agree to clean out the unit within an X amount of time. It's like a contract. It's paperwork. This one, literally, I handed her the money. She's like, "All right, let's go open your lock." I was like, "All right." Guess I don't sign anything. And then when I got my money back, I didn't have to sign anything. Very weird. Like, get your money back for a deposit, the cleaning deposit. I think this might be an AC pump. Am I correct? Am I not correct? AC pump, starter, not an alternator. I don't look like an alternator. I don't know. Whatever it is what it is. This is one of the ones that the other scrapyard pays you more money for, and I know that. Like, they specialize in certain things. Things are falling over. I'm not really finding a lot of stuff, so I guess it's probably good I didn't completely empty my van. Just kind of to repack it, because I'll have to go to the metal yard. I think today, I don't know. Well, tomorrow was supposed to be a Leesport day, but it's supposed to rain again. I don't think Leesport has been packed once this year. I really don't. I don't think it's been packed. Do you remember it was last year where I was like almost on the highway waiting to get a spot? Yeah, just not sure. They did a lot of renovations and stuff, and then they raised the price, but I don't think that really did everything because I think the weather's just been not the best. Is that metal? That's more metal. There we go. So I know a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, they raised the price and they killed the market." I don't think that's the case. I think it's just the weather. I skipped Wyoming, but I think it rained 1 week when I was in Wyoming. But the only time that it didn't rain, it was like either it's gonna rain or I think last week it was super, super humid and it was supposed to be hot. Or the week before that, it was super humid and hot. No one wants to go to a flea market and set up if it's in the 90s and it feels like it's in the hundreds. I know a lot of people who go to flea markets have never tried selling, but I advise people to try selling because you will understand why certain people don't sell. Alright, I guess we'll struggle and put this in here. We're not finding a ton of stuff, so something like this, not an issue. When I say not an issue, usually I would leave that because it doesn't really weigh that much and it's a lot of dead space, but for whatever reason not a lot of metal out today and not a lot of other things. I've seen some furniture, like there was actually a porch rocker there, a little destroyed. But other items other than furniture or other than metal, I haven't really seen anything even that caught my eye or something I had to think twice about. That's a lot of electric meter boxes. Wow. That's one thing I don't do is electricity. I guess I really don't. I do a little bit of everything, but I guess I really don't do a lot of stuff. Getting very good at painting. I got 2 coats on the front of the house. And I gotta say, doing it around that kitchen window, on a ladder, over bushes, not exactly a happy moment of my life. What I should do is invest all my money here and buy myself a lift. But I probably won't. A lift would be good, and probably a compact tractor. Like one of those small, like John Deere tractors that has a bucket on the front and a, no, whatchamacallit. What are they called? See? Don't even know. I know what they look like. Why is it not coming to? It's like a mini bucket for the back. Like an excavator bucket. What the heck's it called? How am I not even thinking about that? Anyway, I know a lot of people who own one, and it's like you have like 2 trees on your property and 10 minutes to cut grass. Why do you need that whole thing? What projects could you possibly be doing that you need a whole big tractor? I can't believe I can't think of the word. But anyway, 2 things I could probably use that I will probably never get until I'm like 60 years old, and I'm like, well, now I don't want to do any of this stuff. All the projects will hopefully be completed by then. Never-ending projects, that is. It's an old weight bench. But I might be wrong with that. Maybe it is. No, I think it's a weight bench. It's an interesting place to turn. Always liked this older building. Kind of a neat little loading dock there too. Interesting that there's no, it's not like push down. You know what I'm saying. The sidewalk isn't, you know, like a loading dock. It should be lower to sidewalk, like over here. That way you're not hitting a curb. Is that fair to say? Anyway, decent walk, random walk there. I will say this, my van kind of feels like it's blowing off a lot of hot air right now. And I don't know why it feels like that. I did just get it inspected, it passed with flying colors. Oil change and power steering service. So I got all that done. Kind of really been on top of my game with this van and maintenance. I mean, I was late on my oil change, but if I need like power steering service done every whatever 1,000 miles, 30,000 miles, 35, kind of done them all within a time frame. It's not been like, oh yeah, I'm 80,000 miles overdue for something. So by doing that, I think the vehicle is thriving as always. Don't mind spending money on my van if it needs work done. But what I don't want to do, actually just take this whole box. You know what? We'll take the box. taking the boxes? Because the recycling company already came through. So it means one of two things. The garbage truck won't take the recyclables, or it's not going to get recycled. I'd rather I take it rather than just get left there for a week. All right, well, this is some of the mess. Gotta love it, right? Fortunately, a lot of this is actually going to go right back on the van and we're getting rid of it. So that mower, I don't know what I want to do with it because it looks like it's in good shape. They did rip off a couple parts, like I don't know, the carburetor and stuff. Yeah, it's quite a unit, I should say that. Those bikes, I don't know what to do with them. I've had them for what, 3 weeks now, 2 weeks? We'll figure out something. But this is going on. I guess I'll consolidate a little bit up here. Obviously, I won't be able to take everything, but it'll be nice because I can actually kind of sort while I'm at the scrapyard, which is definitely a bonus. Yesterday when I was sorting, because I sorted stuff. Like I filled up this trash can here. Right, that's trash. We'll make a run over there. Obviously, whatever I make from today won't be all in all today's video. Should probably do a Google search of what that guy is. Google image. It's a great tool if you guys don't have it. You can take an image of this and literally know exactly what it is and probably even figure out what it came off of in seconds. It's a truly amazing piece of technology. We do have some aluminum, so I'll take this stuff off. But we'll probably bring just over light iron. Make a little bit of money, as we always say. All right. Well, stopped by the mail or the post office. Got a package here from Sheila in Florida, and then one also here from Larry in Oregon. So I appreciate that. You too. I know kind of received a couple packages recently. So everyone out there who sent anything, thank you for that. Just, I think, a week ago and a couple weeks ago, Matthew from Virginia sent me some customized pens he made. It actually has Salsa's face on it. It's really cool. It's like a twist pen. So, to everyone out there who have sent things, thank you, as always. I love going through the stuff you guys send, and much appreciated. So, I'm super curious what this scale is going to read. I bet it's going to be over, I don't know if it's going to be over 7,000 pounds. It might be. What are we at? 6820. That is pretty close. Pretty close to 7,000 pounds. I guess, yeah, well, I didn't bring all the... Well, I got stuff this morning. One thing you won't notice unless you actually, like, drive a vehicle like this and drive it often is similar to driving, I guess, a tractor-trailer. The difference in a fully loaded vehicle or one that is empty is, like, night and day. This isn't fully loaded. This is probably, what, 1,500 pounds on here, but the accelerating up a hill, much different when it's loaded as opposed to empty, and also braking. The amount of time you need to brake, the amount of space you need to brake is honestly different. So, most people probably don't think that's true, and I'm here telling you it's 100% true. So, we'll drop off some metal, see what we get. It is supposed to pour here very, very soon. So, fortunately, gonna get this all done in the morning and won't have to worry about when it's raining. Bunch of bands in there, bandsaw blades. Maybe came off of a sawmill. There's a golf cart right there. Oh, geez. I keep opening this door. Gotta stop doing it. I gotta use the side door. There's a golf cart right there. All right, so 560 pounds equals $34. Obviously not all from today. We didn't even come close to 500. We didn't come close to, I think, probably 200 pounds from today's episode. But yeah, kind of a iffy video in terms of finding stuff. I don't know, people, the weather, or everyone's on vacation. Maybe everyone's gone to the beach. Didn't find any beach things today, which was kind of interesting. I know the beach is actually pretty popular right now. It's, you know, this is the time everyone kind of goes to the beach before school starts up again here in the fall. So Anyway, thanks for tagging along for another episode. The half of the van is still full of stuff that I have to sort, but should be cleaned out, I would think, before the next episode, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more trash picking episodes, and until next time, have a great day, keep living the dream. Peace.